I wish I had 1,000 words for love, but all that comes to mind is the way you move against me while you sleep, and there are no words for that. Brian Andreas. Love is too weak a word for what I feel. I love you, you know, I love you, I love you, 2 F's, yes I have to invent, of course I do, don't you think I do? Annie Hall. You are my heart, my life, my one and only thought. Arthur Conan Doyle. I'd rather die tomorrow than live 100 years without knowing you. Pocahontas. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Lao Tzu. Regardless of what language it is said in, I love you stays beautiful, and 2 hearts beating together make the same sound. It is the language of love. Christina Angela. If you live to be 100, I want to live to be 100 minus 1 day, so I never have to live without you. A. A. Milne. My love for you is past the mind, beyond my heart, and into my soul. Boris Koju. Unconditional love really exists in each of us. It is part of our deep inner being. It is not so much an active emotion as a state of being. It's not I love you for this or that reason, not I love you if you love me. It's love for no reason, love without an object. Ram Dass. Love is a friendship that has caught fire. It is quiet understanding, mutual confidence, sharing and forgiving. Love is loyalty through good and bad times. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for human weaknesses. And Landers. When it's time for souls to meet, there's nothing on earth that can prevent them from meeting, no matter where each may be located. When 2 hearts are meant for each other, no distance is too far, no time is too long, and no other love can break them apart. Jamie Lee Chaco. Love, 2 minds without a single thought. Philip Berry. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams. Dr. Seuss. We cannot decide to love. We cannot compel anyone to love us. There's no secret recipe, only love itself. And we're at its mercy, there's nothing we can do. Nina George. There is never a time or place for true love. It happens accidentally, in a heartbeat, in a single flashing, throbbing moment. Sarah Dessen. I love you much, most beautiful darling, more than anyone on the earth, and I like you better than everything in the sky. E. E. Cummings. The meeting of 2 personalities is like the contact of 2 chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Carl Jung. I love you, and I will love you until I die, and if there's a life after that, I'll love you then. Cassandra Clare. I love you. I am who I am because of you. You are every reason, every hope, and every dream I've ever had, and no matter what happens to us in the future, every day we are together is the greatest day of my life. I will always be yours. Nicholas Sparks. To love is nothing. To be loved is something. But to love and be loved, that's everything. Tito Lees. I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. Then I saw that you were not perfect and I loved you even more. Angelita Lim. You have bewitched me, body and soul, and I love you. I never wish to be parted from you from this day on. Pride and Prejudice. A good relationship is when someone accepts your past, supports your present, and encourages your future. When you love someone, you want to take care of that person as you would take care of yourself. Deet Nyet Han. Being married is like having somebody permanently in your corner. It feels limitless, not limited. Gloria Steinem. A relationship where you can be weird together is your best choice. Paulo Coelho. Some think love can be measured by the amount of butterflies in their tummy. Others think love can be measured in bunches of flowers, or by using the words forever. But love can only truly be measured by actions. It can be a small thing, such as peeling an orange for a person you love because you know they don't like doing it. Marian Keyes. Lots of people want to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. Oprah Winfrey. When someone loves you, the way they talk about you is different. You feel safe and comfortable. The Intern. There are no goodbyes for us. Wherever you are, you will always be in my heart. Mahatma Gandhi. Find someone who makes reality better than dreams and do your best to deserve them. Shane Parrish. When you love someone, you want to take care of that person as you would take care of yourself. Deet Nyet Han. A successful relationship requires falling in love multiple times, but always with the same person. A successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. Mignon McLaughlin. Let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Marcel Proust. To love is easy, to be in a relationship is extremely difficult. Santosh Kalwar. Be with someone who won't stay mad at you, who can't stand not talking to you, and who's afraid of losing you. Drake. There is no challenge strong enough to destroy your marriage as long as you are both willing to stop fighting against each other, and start fighting for each other. Dave Willis. Remember, we all stumble, every one of us. That's why it's a comfort to go hand in hand. Emily Kimbrough. Trust is the fruit on a relationship in which you know you are loved. William Paul Young. In the end, there doesn't have to be anyone who understands you. There just has to be someone who wants to. Robert Brault. Love is friendship that has caught fire. It is quiet understanding, mutual confidence, sharing and forgiving. It is loyalty through good and bad times. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for human weaknesses. Ann Landers. Love is when the other person's happiness is more important than your own. H. Jackson Brown. Far too many people are looking for the right person, instead of trying to be the right person. Gloria Steinem. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind / and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. William Shakespeare. The person you're meant to be with will never have to be chased, begged or given an ultimatum. Mandy Hale. We have to recognize that there cannot be relationships unless there is commitment, unless there is loyalty, unless there is love, patience, persistence. Cornel West. Maybe you don't need the whole world to love you. Maybe you just need one person. Kermit the Frog. Quit wanting them to be the way you want them to be. Just love them. Kamal Ravikant. Love cures people, both the ones who give it and the ones who receive it. Carl Menninger.